now that I'm exiting my 24-year-old era, I'm going to tell you guys some things I learned to become my highest self and my best self, and things that I'm working on currently now that I'm transitioning into a new age, a new year. I feel like 25 is like the halfway point. Like, that's the halfway mark, and that's the time you should be working on yourself and bettering yourself and becoming your highest self. Sit. Stop it. Sit. You know what? It's okay. It's okay. What's up? What's up? What's up? I know it's been a while. It's been a long while. Okay, it's officially 12 more days into my birthday. 12 more days until I turn 25. 25, bro. 25 is insane. Like 25, bro. I'm so grateful though. I'm so grateful. So I'm gonna be vlogging every day until my birthday. I still kind of don't even know what I'm doing. I really don't know. I've been gone a while. I've been gone from Instagram for a while, not like my business page. And I just want to share with y'all what I've been up to, what I've been doing, how am I, why I've been gone, things I've learned while being 24. I've learned a lot of things about myself, and I learned a lot about just so much, like having a business. For those who don't know, I have my own business. I have my own successful business, and I'm working on another one, a co-ownership with my business partner. So I am coming out with my very own network, co-ownership of a network, a TV network. So it's a lot getting put into that. And I have my own six-figure business, organic hair care, luscious beauty hair care. For those who don't know, I started that in like 2021. I started taking it serious in 2021. And let me just say, being a business owner is a lot of work. Okay, a lot of work, especially if it's a successful business. That's one thing I can say. Like, it's a lot. I've been writing scripts. We've been planning. So this is something that we are bringing into fruition. And if you guys don't know me by now you're gonna know, like, anything I put my mind to, I do. I accomplish. I don't care how long it takes. Once I know, like, once I see it in my head, I gotta get it done. I don't care how I get it done, I'm getting it done. I've built a successful lash business. I was doing eyelash extensions in 2020. I learned that on my own. Then I took classes, and I built that, and I built my own successful six-figure business. So anything I put my mind to and I'm destined, I write it down, I manifest it, I do it, okay? And I just feel like if I can build one business, two businesses, I can definitely build a third. And now I have a whole team behind it, and I'm building a team behind it. And when it comes to wanting to do big things like Tyler Perry, I don't know if you guys seen in my article, I have a whole article out, and it basically speaks about how I want to create my own films, be in my own movies, create, because I got tired of hearing no. I got tired of like going to auditions, wasting money, wasting time for what, me to work for somebody, to work for somebody else. No, I've never been that girl to work for somebody else, okay? If I have my own business, okay, I'm gonna just be a boss at whatever I do, period, point blank. And you should think like that too. You should always think like that about yourself. Whether you have a 9 to 5, whatever, like, I'm a boss. I'm a boss, period, okay? Now that I'm exiting my 24-year-old era, I'm going to tell you guys some things I learned to become my highest self and my best self, and things that I'm working on currently now that I'm transitioning into a new age, a new year. I feel like 25 is like the halfway point. Like, that's the halfway mark, and that's the time you should be working on yourself and bettering yourself and becoming your highest self, your highest person, mature, the person you envision yourself to be. Now is the time. If you're not there already, now is the time to work on her, work on him, work on whatever you got to do for yourself, okay? And here's some things that I've been doing. One thing that I would say, like, I've been doing differently in my 24 years of life, which I've been doing, is writing. Like, I write down a lot. Like, I write down everything. I'll write down, like, how I'm feeling. And it might not be every day. I know it should be every day, but I write down how I'm feeling, things I want to accomplish, my plans for the next day, journaling, thanking God, giving him gratitude for the things I have. Like, things could be worse. Things could be worse. Like, if you're at a time in your life where you feel like it's not, nothing's pulling through. Like, think about, like, things could be worse, you know? You're gonna pull through, okay? Yeah, so I journal a lot. I talk to God a lot. That's my way of talking to God, journaling. Even in the shower, I talk to myself and I give thanks to him. Every morning when I wake up, I give thanks and I give gratitude to the things I have. And I manifest the things that I feel like I'm going to have by the end of the year. Things I'm going to have by the end of next year. I always write down my goals. Always write down, okay, I'm going to have this. I'm going to be successful this year. I'm going to have $1 million this year. You know what I mean? I'm going to make sure I have a successful movie out. Damn, I'm excited. I'm a little excited, okay? That's how important it is to me, right? I'm gonna have a successful show that's gonna be out, a successful movie. I'm gonna be up there with Tyler Perry. I'm gonna be meeting Tyler Perry, okay? You have to speak it into existence, and by doing so, you write it down. You always write down your thoughts and how you feeling. That's like my therapy. Going to the gym is my therapy. Like, I feel like my body, I love my body where it's at. I'm not going to the gym at this point to be the best toned, have the fattest ass, or have the, even though, you know, the ass is already sitting, the ass is already there, okay? Everything's there already for me, so I'm not going to the gym for like, oh, I gotta, I'm going to ease my mind. Like, if I'm feeling like I'm having a stressful day, I'll never forget the day I had like damn near, I guess it was a panic attack. I don't know, I diagnosed myself, okay? I be looking on Google to diagnose myself, but I had something, I don't know, but I was hyperventilating. I had to sit down. It was a lot because having a business, like, you're constantly have to worry about every little thing. That's why it's important. If you have a dream or a goal, this goes down to number 2. Team building is important. Who you have around you is important. Like, your friends, whoever is around, you want to make sure you guys are pouring into each other, because that's going to help you succeed. Like, you don't want to be around a Debbie Downer, you know what I mean? You want to make sure you guys are uplifting each other. And whoever you meet, this is what I do also. Like, I don't even meet people, like, I'm so locked in and so focused on my goal and my dream that whoever I meet, it's a business move, it's a business opportunity. I'm like, what do you do? What are you into? Are you into acting? Are you into filmmaking? Are you into, because right now I'm looking to build a team, okay, for my goals, for this network, for whatever I have in life, for actors for my future shows, actors for my movies. Like, now is a time where I'm just focused on team building. Like, so whoever I come into fruition with, whoever I come into contact with, it's like, okay, I can utilize them for this. We can work on this. We can work on this together, because that's how important my reaching my goal is to me. Whoever I meet in life and come into in life, how can we both benefit off of each other and still build a bond, still build a connection? Because you got to make sure their energy is good. If their energy is not good, you can't work together, baby girl. You cannot work with those people, okay? You always want to go based off first impression. I'll never forget, I met somebody, and the first time I hung out with them, the energy was off. Like, she was like, kind of like hounding me, like, girl, I don't even know you. Like, what are you, like, I don't know what you've been through, but girl, I just met you. I just met you. Let's calm down a little bit. Let's calm it down. So you just want to be mindful of like who you have around you, and whatever you want to do in life. Like, if you have a business, if you're working a 9-to-5 or whatever, team building, like, you want to make sure you have a good group of friends that you can go to and be like, okay, if you want to start content, okay, I want to make content, let's all do content. Like, you just want to make sure all that is good, because it's important. I realize that my 24 years of life, like, team building is important, and who you have around you is important. Okay, it's important. It's so important. Like, I know y'all probably hear this a lot, but it's so important. That's what I realized too. Number 3, that sometimes God will separate you so that way you can listen to him. Like, he will separate you and make you alone, lonely, or whatever. Like, this past year by myself, I enjoyed it. Like, I actually kind of enjoyed it, because it allowed me to like stay focused and listen. Like, okay, this is what I gotta do for this. This is what I gotta do for that. I'm meeting this person probably because of this. I'm bumping into this person probably because of this. Like, it just, I feel like it was like a clear path. Like, I know it might not work out for some people, because a lot of people like get depressed and stuff, but I feel like when you do feel alone, or if you're that person that does feel alone, if you just moved to a new state, or if you're by yourself and feel like you don't have nobody, take that time out to focus on yourself. Like, give that love back to yourself. Always give that love to yourself. Like, don't focus on whether, oh, this person hasn't hit me up yet, da da da. Like, everybody's busy. Like, nobody's obligated to text you and, like, right away. Like, everybody has a life. Everybody's going through something. So just taking that time out to be like, okay, I'm focusing on myself right now. And then whatever comes. Like, it's all about faith. Like, even when you start a business, like, starting a business, you're completely running on faith. Like, you don't know if you're going to make $500 one day. You don't know if you're going to make $0 one day. You don't know if you're going to make $1K another day. Like, it's all about faith and hard work. Like, that's another thing for, like, discipline. Like, you got to have discipline. Like, if you have a business, discipline is so... You have to. Like, I wake up every day as if I'm working my 9 to 5. I think about when I was working at Starbucks and I would have to wake up at like 5 in the morning. I would have to wake up at like 4 or 5? Yeah, I have to wake up 4 or 5 just to go to Starbucks in the nighttime and come home tired 7. And then other shifts, I have 3 to 11. So I treat every day like as if I'm clocking in. I don't answer no text messages. I don't answer no calls because that could be a distraction. Like, that's what I mean by, like, you have to be alone. You have to block out the outside noise, the social media, put your phone in the next room in order to if you have to do that to focus on your work, focus on that. That's going to give you discipline. And then discipline, you create a routine like that. Like, I make sure now that I treat my days like 9 to 5, so I take my breaks. I schedule my other personal things in order to get everything I need to get done, since I have such a busy schedule and I have so much goals and things that I'm setting into action, setting into motion and working on. Now it's like, okay, I have to have that discipline and routine and a schedule so that way I can get everything done. Okay, so discipline is important. If you're somebody who works a 9 to 5, after you get off work, make sure you set each hour to do what you want to do, so that way you can get it done. And if you're somebody who has a goal and you feel like, oh, I'm tired after work, or to focus on, like, let's say if you're somebody who wants to start a business and you feel like you're tired after work, you gotta push yourself. It's hard work, dedication, okay? You gotta force yourself. Like, take an energy drink, drink some water, have a smoothie, go to the gym, go for a run. That's another thing, y'all. I started running outside. Fuck the treadmill. I don't run on no fucking treadmill. I hate the treadmill, actually. I hate running in place. Like, that shit is so, like, I feel like I'm gonna fall, okay? I feel like I'm gonna fall. I feel like something gonna happen, okay? Accident gonna happen. I'm a little accident prone sometimes, okay? So I started running up a hill, just up and down the hill. I'm gonna start running around the block soon, but I definitely took a few walks around the block, which is very motivational because out here in Atlanta, I live by, like, nice houses, like nice houses, which is very motivational. So your scenery, your environment, that's very important too, like what you see every day. And that brings me to, like, my next topic. I probably went off topic, I don't know. But that brings me to my next topic, like, what you're watching, what you read. That's important. Like, I don't know what to call it. Like, scenery, environment, that's important. You gotta be learning every day. You gotta be learning something different every day, which is why I read now, which I make a part of my routine, which has helped me to become a better person, is reading audibles, motivational audibles. There's these books I highly recommend. I'm not even done reading them, but they good, okay? But there's this one book called You're a Badass. Really good. My sister put me onto this book. This is really good. You Are a Badass. Oh my gosh, this is so good. And there's another one. This is How to Stop Doubting Your Greatness, Start Living an Awesome Life. And there's a You're a Badass at Making Money. Good ass books. I feel like reading motivational books, inspiring books, people that have, like, that made it in life, you know what I mean? Like, that helps you to be like, okay, I want to take this advice and I want to apply it to my life because I want to be a better person. I want to be successful. I want to be rich. Okay? So those books, what else? And since I don't have the time to, like, actually physically read sometimes, I actually listen to audibles. I highly recommend that. Like now, that's my routine when I'm getting ready in the morning. If I'm doing my hair in the morning, if I'm brushing my teeth, washing my face, I'm listening to the audible, and I make it just one chapter. One chapter in the morning, one chapter at night. That's all you need. And that's going to help you to discipline yourself and give yourself a routine throughout the day. Like, okay, yes. But this book I have been reading is called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. I recommend. The Diary of a CEO for my business owners. Recommend. And Think and Grow Rich. I just started that one. I'm reading like multiple books at once. Like I just love it. Number 5 or 6 is always keep learning. Keep learning. Keep watching people that are doing better than you. Don't have jealousy in your heart, envious. Learn from them. You know, they're there for a reason. They've went through struggles. They've strived and they worked hard for a reason. You know, take their advice. Learn from your mentors. Learn from people that are doing better than you. Read. Watch those YouTube videos and take a piece of information out of it and write it down. That's what I do. I take a piece of information and I write it down, and I'm like, oh shit. Okay. So now that I'm getting older, now that I'm almost 25, that has been helping me to become my better self. Like I literally feel a shift, a whole entire shift in myself. I don't know how to explain it. Like when I came back from New York, I was in New York in May or June. Once I came back, it just made me so much grateful to have a home to come back to, have my apartment, and thank myself for the things that I've done. And that just made me want to just keep going harder for the things that I want out of life, and change my ways, change my habits, change my procrastination. I don't want to procrastinate no more. And I seen a thing kind of stuck with me. It was actually from a song by Lil Nas. I know y'all probably don't like Lil Nas, but I actually liked it. And he was like, prove I'm wrong every time till it's normal. Why worship legends when you know that you can join them? Why worship legends when you know that you can join them? Period. Why worship them? Why worship these celebrities when you have the power to join them? And if you're somebody like me who wants to be a successful CEO, and who is a successful CEO, because I am, join them. Work hard until you can fucking join them, okay? This next week, I'm just going to be going through a whole transition. Let me know if you guys like this. Let me know if you guys need help, or if you guys have any questions on like about my business, about what I'm doing. Y'all definitely just going to be seeing the process and the journey. I definitely am shifting. I just feel myself having a whole shift, reach a different maturity level now that I'm becoming 25. 25, so y'all will be seeing me every day, even probably after 25. And these are just a few things that has just been helping me become my better self, and the shift that I feel coming, like it's amazing, it's beautiful. And sometimes you just have to lay down, listen to nothing, and just listen to your thoughts. Listen to your thoughts. Lay down, put the phone down, and listen to your thoughts. That is God talking to you. That's God showing you your purpose for yourself. Whatever you're thinking about in that moment, that's God talking to you, and he's showing you a way, like, okay, this is how this is gonna go, this is how that's gonna go. And sometimes you gotta write it down, like, okay, this is what I want. How am I gonna get there? How am I gonna find a way to get there? What are the steps I need to take? And small steps. Don't think big. You gotta take those little steps, because I've had times in 2021 where I've started series and I started shows and I recorded them. I still have the footage of the shows that I tried to start and never finished because of people, my team. Everything is a lesson. That's the last one. Everything is a lesson. Things that you fail at is a lesson. God is teaching you, like, okay, this, you gotta go a different route. You gotta try this a different way. Don't give up. In 2021, I realized I didn't have the right team. I had people that were canceling last minute. I was paying for Airbnbs. I was trying to get cameramen that was new, no experience. And what that made me realize is that I shouldn't be giving up on this film, on this project. I just need a better team. I need good actors. I need to go a different route. I need to find different avenues to reach these people and to find these people. And I got to make sure that they on board and they have good energy to where they believe in the vision. Because that's what about people. A lot of people, they want people with clout already. They don't want to build it on their own. They want to get clout from everybody else to do what they got to do. No, I'm the type, I'm going to build my stuff from the ground up because I've done it twice and I can do it again. So yeah, that's the last thing. Like, everything is a lesson. Like, if it all fails, it's time to take a different route, a different approach. And I learned that you need a good team in order to have a successful dream, successful goal. When I say team, I mean people that can work with you and your friends. And you need to have that good team and a good supportive system group with you. So that's what I mean when I say team, as in supportive group, because that matters. You stay tuned for the next video tomorrow. Actually, I'm not playing. What you want to see next. If you like this, I know it's been a minute, but your girl is, I'm so dead ass. I'm back. I am so dead ass. I'm back and I'm better, and I'm a new me. Like, I feel like I'm just a new Destiny. I used to joke around a lot. I still joke around. I still do that shit ain't gonna change, okay? But I definitely feel myself growing as a woman, and I want to continue to improve that. You know what I mean? I don't want to be, you know what I mean? I want to continue to improve that and grow and reach my higher self, my best self, the woman that I envision myself to be. And you should want that for yourself too, if you're a woman or if you're a guy watching this. So stay tuned for the next video, and yeah, bye. Say bye, Dreamy. You eating everything up, huh? Say bye. Look at camera. Look at camera. Look. All right.